We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey, so make sure you guys have your teacups ready because this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I want to come on here and talk about the whole Jeremy Meeks situation, honey. Yes, if you guys remember Jeremy Meeks, I spoke about him back in 2014. Jeremy Meeks AKA Felon Bae, okay? So what happened is that basically Jeremy Meeks' mugshot went viral across social media. Women all over social media were swooning over Jeremy Meeks and his piercing baby blue eyes and his chiseled cheekbones and his strong jawline. A lot of folks felt like he should be a model. He's fine as hell. And they started making all these Photoshop pictures of him in Givenchy. And it was just crazy. The internet went nuts behind Jeremy Meeks, okay? So Jeremy Meeks served 2 years in prison. He was let out 9 months ago. And since then, when I tell you, I'm to the point where I'm convinced that nice guys finish last because Jeremy Meeks has been receiving blessings after blessings after blessings, honey, okay? When I tell you he's only been out for 9 months, and I check his social media page periodically just to see what he's up to. And in those 9 months, he signed a modeling contract as soon as he was released from prison. So he got a modeling contract. He's been modeling for some of the top brands, doing all types of photo shoots and raking in the big bucks, honey. When I tell you he went from the damn hood in Northern California to a damn mansion, honey. He has a brand new mansion, and he also has my favorite, my dream car. Yes. People who know me know my dream car is a Maserati, and Jeremy Meeks copped a Maserati recently, and he's been photoed out in his Maserati, taking pictures and stunting for the gram, you know, doing his thing, and I'm very happy for him. Like I always say, if you speak things into existence, they can become yours. So one day I too will be like Jeremy Meeks, not a damn felon, honey, because I don't play that shit. I obey the laws, okay? But I too one day will own a Maserati. I'm gonna speak that into existence, okay? So anyways, the reason why he's causing controversy now, it's not because he's still gangbanging and robbing folks and doing dumb shit, but he walked in New York Fashion Week, okay? It was insane. Kylie and Tiger were there. Madonna was there with so many celebrities in the house. And yes, Felon Bae, aka Jeremy Meeks, walked down the runway. This whole situation is a trip. It is causing such a debate right now on social media. A lot of folks are happy for him. Other folks are saying this is bullshit. This is not fair. Why is he getting this chance? It's only because he's handsome. How is this okay? What is this teaching children? So it's a really big debate right now that's going online behind this whole Felon Bae walking down New York Fashion Week. So I want you guys to go ahead and check out this video, check out these comments, check out what folks are saying on social media. Check this out and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
You may remember this mugshot that had the internet going nuts in 2014. Well, that hot guy just made his New York Fashion Week debut.
Stop.
Jeremy Meeks is making a name for himself in the fashion industry after his viral moment. The 33-year-old modeled for designer Philip Plein's latest collection in the Big Apple on Monday, walking the runway in front of a star-studded audience, including Madonna, Kylie Jenner, and Tyga, who were seated front row for the show. Jeremy rocked an all-black ensemble for his big debut, but we couldn't stop gazing at his piercing blue eyes.
I can't.
Since serving 1 year in jail for a weapons violation, the former felon signed with White Cross Management Modeling Agency, and we think he's off to a great start.
All right, so you guys just saw the video, the comments, and what folks had to say on social media. You know, and I understand people's frustrations because you got folks, honey, who done went to school for a number of years, who are in all types of student loan debt, you know, to be doctors and lawyers and accountants and everything else. And they're literally lucky if they're breaking even at the end of the year. They're making no more than like 50, 60,000. And then you have this guy who's been a criminal since like he was a teenager, in and out of jail, in and out of juvie, in and out of prison. And now he's signed to a modeling contract and he's making money. He's riding around in a $120,000 car, honey. He has a mansion. So a lot of people are really feeling some type of way because they're like, hold up now, I got 2 degrees and I'm in my fucking studio apartment eating oodles and noodles. Meanwhile, him and his family are eating good. And this man was a felon, you know what I'm saying, robbing folks and doing stupid shit. He has a teardrop on his face, so I'm assuming he might have killed somebody for his gang. So, you know, that's how people are feeling about this situation. And then you also have people who are literally pounding the pavement in LA and in New York who want to be models so bad. You know, to walk New York Fashion Week, that is a big deal. That's one of the biggest, you know, modeling shows outside of Paris Fashion Week that you can walk in. You know what I'm saying? So that is a big deal that this guy went from sitting in a prison 9 months ago to walking New York Fashion Week. Now, I will say this. I, for one, am happy for him. I'm just the type of person, I'm happy to see anybody eating. I'm happy to see anybody doing something legally. I mean, let's keep it real. This dude has so many felons. A lot of jobs are not even going to hire him. If he can make money off of his looks and people are willing to pay him off of his looks and sign him because of his looks, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's something he can't help. He can't help being born with blue eyes. He can't help being handsome any more than somebody can help being born with brown eyes or, you know, not being as attractive as him. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. And I mean, that's the thing about life that I've learned is that life is just not fair. It's just not, you know what I'm saying? Kim Kardashian, she was able to make an entire brand off of her sex tape. Another person might try and leak a sex tape and it's like, bitch, have several seats, don't nobody care. You know what I'm saying? So that's just life. That's just the luck of the draw. Is it always fair? No, it's not. But to me, him getting that modeling contract and walking, you know, New York Fashion Week is no different than these ratchet ass rappers getting, you know, rap deals. Look at Chief Keef. He got out the projects of Chicago. Now he's living out here in LA. He's making his money. He's, you know, a superstar now, regardless if you like it or not. He is. 21 Savage. He was living like in the damn, I don't know, projects of Decatur somewhere. He was in Atlanta struggling and, you know, losing friends and, you know, doing all this dirt, selling drugs. And now he's been signed to a contract. So I'd rather have a lot of these people out here making legit money as opposed to being out here robbing folks, selling drugs in the community, you know, doing bad shit. Is it fair? No. But life is not fair. So, I mean, life is what you make it. I mean, yeah, you can sit around all day and complain about how it's not fair, how you have to get up and go to work in the morning, and how you have to work a 9-to-5 job and take care of your kids. Meanwhile, this dude is just fine with blue eyes, and now he's able to make all this money and live in a mansion. You know, 21 Savage is making all this money now, and he's getting all this recognition, and he's a mumble rapper. He's not even articulate, but you're like one of the best rappers in your neighborhood, and nobody, you know, and you can't get a break. So yeah, life is just not fair. That's just what it is, you guys. And I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this about his runway walk. It needs some work, okay? He needs, you know, he needs to be more polished. You know, he's definitely no Tyson Beckford, honey, walking down the runway. But I am proud of him that he made it to New York Fashion Week. You know what I'm saying? He did look fierce in his photos. But I understand the frustration. I understand why people are upset. And like I always tell you guys, we live in such a backward society. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's like good is bad, bad is good. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing the right thing, it's hard for you to catch a break. It's hard for you to get a blessing, honey. But if you're doing some fuck shit, you can go viral, get rich. I mean, it's insane. Look at the little girl from the Dr. Phil show, the whole Cash Me Outside chick.
Catch me outside, how about that?
You know, now she's getting money. If you want to book her for appearances, it costs us like $8,000. Meanwhile, you got 13-year-old kids right now who literally don't know, you know, when they're going to get their next meal because their parents are struggling. So, you know, it just sucks, but that's just, you know, life. I don't know what else to say, but, you know, kudos to him. So at the end of the day, Jeremy Meeks did his time. And once you do your time, once you know, paid your debt to society, you are free to work and try and make ends meet and figure out what you need to do next. So we can't continue to punish him when he's done his time. Is it fair that you got folks who are in school studying to be doctors and, you know, IT technicians? Meanwhile, this felon is ripping the runway, making, you know, thousands of dollars. No, it's not fair, but like I said before, that's life. It's no different than Black China. You know, she went from stripping on a strip pole.
Don't get bapped. my shirt off. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch.
To now being an entrepreneur, she has her own businesses. You know, she's making good money. So like I always say, however you can make your money legitimately, and if you can build your own brand and have your own, you know, support base, do it. As opposed to sitting around hating on somebody else, do it. You know, if there's certain things that you want in life, speak that shit into existence because it will happen. You know, I came out here to LA, there were certain things I wanted and things are starting to work out for me. Now I'm in the union and I'm starting to do things. It's been a long 2 years where things are starting to work out and they can work out for you too. But when you just sit around and be mad and angry at what somebody else's blessings are, what somebody else's path in life is, that doesn't help you to sit around and just be envious and angry. Be happy for people, wish the best for them, and focus on your own goals and dreams. And then you too can maybe one day have a damn mansion like Jeremy Meeks and ride around in a damn Maserati, okay? So anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation. Once again, concerning Jeremy Meeks, AKA Felon Bae. How do you feel about him walking New York Fashion Week? And then also, how do you feel about all these blessings coming his way? Him getting that mansion, him driving around in that Maserati, him doing his thing, getting all these photo shoots, getting all these opportunities to model for these big name brands like Tom Ford and a bunch of other people. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit Lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.